How's it going? Welcome to another video. Here I just wanted to make a very short video. This video is not going to be long at all, but I want to talk about what is a hoe to me. In relationships and in men, being a hoe has a different definition. The body count number is different for men. Cheating is different in relationships as well, which is why I believe that when you enter a new relationship, you guys need to sit down and talk about these things. What is considered cheating? What is considered this and that? What are the boundaries? Those are very important discussions to have in relationships, and because those discussions aren't talked about and those conversations aren't held, that's why a lot of relationships tend to fail. What I believe is a hoe for me, and this is what will disqualify a lot of women to be involved with me, is being a hoe pretty much means entertaining other men. Most people's definition is just a woman who sleeps with a lot of men. I don't believe that there's such thing as a hoe male, a man being a hoe. That's just a promiscuous man. That's not a hoe. Men cannot be hoes. We are hoe makers. We exercise options. We gain value by having sex with women. Women who have sex with a lot of men lowers their value. But that's common knowledge. It's the unfortunate truth that women don't want to hear, but that's just how it's always been since the beginning of time. And that's how it's also portrayed in religion as well. In today's society, we want to pretend like that's not true. We want to pretend that that's okay. Women can go on OnlyFans and have sex with a bunch of guys, or even just play with herself. It doesn't matter. You're still entertaining other men. That's whole behavior. Men are expected to still take that woman seriously and not think about her past, but the truth is women are more concerned and more drawn to a man's future, while men are more drawn to a woman's past. So if she has a bad past, it doesn't matter if it was 5-10 years ago, it doesn't matter if she's a completely different person, she still has that past, and that past can eventually catch up, and a man does not want to have to deal with all that baggage when it comes. The reason why men don't say these things, and you hear men talking to you, oh, I don't mind that you do OnlyFans, I don't mind that you're a stripper. Even being a stripper is red flag for most men, but we're not going to say that because that lowers our chances of having sex with you, but we're not going to take you seriously. Some men will get in a relationship with you, but just to keep that source of sex coming through. And then when they're done, when they meet someone who meets their requirements as far as a legitimate partner, that's when they leave, or that's when they end up cheating. My definition is a woman who entertains a man. That's what a hoe is to me. A woman who entertains a man. It doesn't matter what it is. If you have provocative photos, if you have bikini pics on your Instagram, I am immediately going to assume she's a hoe, because it doesn't matter if you didn't have sex with a man, you're still entertaining other guys. Now, a lot of women like to say, oh, I had that picture up for me. No, you don't, because if you had it for you, then you would keep that photo in your gallery and you wouldn't share that at all. And if it's a photo that you just want to show to your friends, send it to the group chat. Women will make a lot of excuses for posting pictures like that, but there are solutions for them. If you want it for yourself, take a picture of it, keep it in your gallery, take a look at it every now and then, whatever. If you just want your friends to see it, send it to a group chat. You guys have those group chats. Don't act like they don't exist. Send it to the group chats. But you post it on public on Instagram just because you know men are looking, you know men are seeing, you want the attention. Women love attention. Attention is like a drug to women. They love it. Even when they're in relationships. If I am talking to a girl, if I'm on Tinder and I check out a girl, we're vibing, she sends me her Instagram, I look at her Instagram. If she has one picture that I believe is too provocative, is too sexual, she is posed like how a lot of women take these pictures when they bend one knee and they're trying to make their ass pop out, that is showing that you are trying to get attention. You're trying to make your ass pop out, you're showing cleavage, you're showing too much skin. It's like, no, that's just, for me, that's not cool at all. In fact, I would prefer a girl who doesn't have an Instagram, but most women nowadays cannot live without Instagram. They will rather have an Instagram than have a committed and healthy relationship. If you were to tell your girl, hey, delete your Instagram, she likely would not delete her Instagram, because she finds that important more than your relationship, just because she's getting attention from a wide amount of men and women as well, which is why a lot of women nowadays are not being taken seriously, because they had an OnlyFans and they try to change. But no guy is going to take you seriously if you have an OnlyFans. The guys that you don't want are the only guys that'll take you seriously. Usually the simps, the lonely boys, guys who stay at their mom's house smoking weed all day, playing video games, the fat guys. Those are the guys you won't take seriously, but they're the only guys that will actually accept you. Now, let's say you do have a boyfriend and you have OnlyFans. That relationship is bound to fail, and usually they do end up failing down the road. The guy is usually in the relationship because he knows that is an easy stream of sex. So I'm going to keep this girl as my girlfriend, and then I'm going to leave her when I am done having my fun. I know this may hurt a lot of women's feelings, but this is just the unfortunate truth that a lot of men are not going to take you seriously if you have a past. It doesn't matter if it was 5-10 years ago, you still have the past. It will catch up eventually. Like, let's say you're a stripper, small town, big town, doesn't matter, you're a stripper, all men knows you, someone bags you, they walk into a bar, you guys just hanging out, chilling, your boyfriend orders some drinks, and as you guys are walking to your table, there are men who are just laughing underneath their breath, and you notice, he notices, but he doesn't know why they're laughing, but you know, because you know, hey, I remember him from strip club. Hey, I remember him from strip club. People are going to look at that man like, oh man, you messed up. You got with a stripper. Oh, I banged that chick. Oh, I had sex with your girl. No man wants to have to deal with that. That is a man's worst nightmare. Being in a relationship with a woman that every man used. You're a used asset. And no man is going to want to take a woman who is already used seriously. It doesn't matter if you get your boobs done, you get a BBL. It doesn't matter. It's like going to the car dealership and you see a really nice car. Let's say it's your dream car. Let's say it's a Ferrari. It looks nice. The interior looks good. The exterior looks good. Paint job's amazing. It's clean. It's shiny. It's waxed. It looks great. Hey, how much miles does it have? Oh, 250,000. Nope. No. You're not going to want to take the car. It doesn't matter how nice it looks. And that's why you see a lot of these women, especially if you go to Miami, a lot of these women, they got their breasts done. They got their ass done. They look great, but inside the hardware, they are a used asset. They have been used and passed around. It's like taking a car on a test drive and not buying the car. A lot of guys took your girl on a test drive, but they didn't want to wife her. They didn't want to take her seriously. They just used her, have sex, and threw her away. And it's because they know, hey, she's a stripper. She does sex work. She does OnlyFans. And if you do OnlyFans, you're doing pornography. It doesn't matter if you have sex with a man or a woman, same sex. It doesn't matter if you just play with yourself. You are still entertaining men, and you are putting very inappropriate content out there that a man who may want to take you seriously is going to have to deal with the fact that, hey, my future children are going to see that. My future children are going to be bullied, which is why I advise women, don't look up to women like Kim Kardashian. She got famous off a sex tape, and her kids are going to get bullied. That's not even me playing around. Her kids are going to get bullied because their mom is known as a hoe to most men's eyes. The only people who see Kim as an idol are women, modern day women. She had a sex tape leaked, and she's now pretty much a hoe. For me, I see her as a hoe. I don't think she's fit for a mother. I think that she had put her children in a very vulnerable state, regardless how much money she has. The fact that there is a video of her having sex around, her kids are doomed. Her kids are not going to make as much friends. They're going to get bullied because of that. So that's the main reason why a lot of guys are not going to take women who has OnlyFans and stuff seriously, because especially if he wants to have a family, he does not want to have to deal with that burden that my wife is going to be the end of my family because of her past. So gentlemen, do not take these women seriously. You can use them. You can have sex with them. Have fun. Recreational use only. I repeat, I'm saying again, these women who had a past, who were strippers, who were on OnlyFans, who did porn, they are for recreational use only. If you're a loser, you're a simp, you're fat, you're ugly, then go for it. Take her seriously, because that's probably all you're going to get, and that's probably all that she can get. But don't take these women seriously if you know you can do better. Because what women need to understand, guys are totally fine with dealing with a broke girl who works at Starbucks or McDonald's, because a true value man will not have a problem with taking care of a woman, especially if she earned it, if she have contained and concealed her chastity, aka she's a virgin, or she has at least 1 or 2 body counts. And for me, when I just want to have sex with a woman, I don't care what her body count is. But if I take a girl seriously, and if her body count's over 5, I'm not going to even look her direction. And the thing is, I can't explain in this video, but there are a list of things that a guy can tell if a girl has already been used multiple times, if her mileage is too high. There are a list of things. Now, I'll explain in another video, because this is how I've been able to find out to take women seriously, because I've always been in relationships with virgins. I've just been lucky. But also it's because I'm young. I'm only 20. Because I noticed the women I just had sex with and had flings with, they act different from girls I were in relationships with who were virgins that I ended up taking away. But you know, like I said, guys are homemakers, right? But if you're good with women, if you have talked to women a lot, if you deal with women a lot, you will be able to point out differences between women who are hoes and women who are not hoes. They act very different. They carry themselves very different, and there are just things you gotta look out for. When you start talking to women more, if you get the chance to, pay attention to how they act, and you will know. But other than that, do not take women who have a past seriously. Get that girl who works at McDonald's who is loyal and who won't give you a fucking headache. Even if she's not as beautiful, she doesn't have her boobs done, her ass done, it doesn't matter. You know that she will be a good girlfriend, and that's all that matters. If you want to be in a polygamy relationship, hey, let her know up front. If she can't handle that, move on to the next. Just don't take these hoes seriously. Recreational use only. Doesn't matter if she changed, if she acts different. Once you find out that she did something in the past, you will be a fool to stay. But that's all I gotta say. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more better content like this in the future, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.